Be careful on your way back home. There's a lot of weirdos out there. See ya. See ya, Vincent. One day I'll stream Catherine. One day.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Time jump. Gekkan High School gates.
Yo, damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school. Man, can you believe this year's already over? We're practically seniors now. Just one more year. You think anything interesting will happen?
Yeah, probably not.
Well, seeing the current seniors makes me wonder. Seems like all they frickin' do is study. Talk about boring. Is that gonna be us next year? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
Remember, we all lost our memories. Yeah. Just in case you forgot.
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Seriously? What's her name then?
I don't know.
So then why are you giving me a hard time? Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. With so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Akihiko-senpai's moving out. You know, the captain of the boxing team.
I know who he is, but I haven't really talked to him. Of course, all the graduates are leaving, even Kirijo-senpai.
Miss Student Council President. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what a coincidence.
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
She looks kind of depressed, doesn't she? Wait, do you think she might be interested in me?
Oh, shut up, Junpei.
I doubt it.
Ouch, that hurt.
He never changes.
By the way, Yuka-tan, never mind, forget it.
Aw, come on now, don't give me that.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just thinking.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything, so I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't really explain why. Anyway, that girl.
I guess we're not talking about it. Oh no, we're late for school. The days go by peacefully without incident. Alright, so I believe I talked to everyone that I've maxed out social links with. Hey, wanna go to Hagakure today? Got a sudden craving for their special ball. Yeah, if you're paying. Yikes, no way. I don't have extra cash right now. We're best friends, aren't we? No sponging off of friends. But man, never imagined that I'd become such good friends with you when you first transferred here. I always thought that girls were a special kind of being or something. But you're not aliens after all. You're like the same kind of humans as guys are. Something like that. I wanted you to rely on me, and I tried to act all cool. I ran around and did a lot of things. And even when I didn't know how to explain myself, you still understood what I was thinking. And I understand you too. I think. Let me know if you're ever going through some hard times, okay? If you can't say it, just give me a sign. Even if we end up in different classes next year, I'll always rush to your rescue. Oh yeah, have you heard? All the new teachers that are coming in April are female. Kenshi's totally psyched about it. I mean, it got to the point that I couldn't stand being around him. Of course. Fuck, I hate Kenshi. Oh, that doesn't matter to me. I've got a girl that I care about. Not you? I did have someone. No, I'm not lying. I wouldn't make up something lame. I wouldn't make up some lame lie about that. It's just, I had someone, right? Am I forgetting something really important? Something I should never forget? Sorry, I'm gonna pass on the ramen. Sorry. Yeah, you're forgetting the girl that died for you, you fucking dipshit. I didn't have any fun at all in this club until you joined the team. I thought that everything in my life was painful when it came to volleyball. I even blamed my teammates when things didn't go my way. I thought they weren't being serious enough, and were pulling me down. I resented everyone else for my own failures. But it's different now. Playing volleyball's fun, and I have fun every day too. It's because I have a goal now. I was always at a loss about what good it would do my life if I kept playing volleyball. I thought that I needed to hurry up and put an end to my love of the game and go back to studying. But when I was in academic and career counseling, here's what I said. I want to go to college by playing volleyball. I'm going to get a 4-year scholarship and play after I graduate. I'll even go to the Olympics. I mean, I've never actually said it, but it's what I was always thinking. I'd rather not have a dream at all if it's just going to fall through on me in the end. I was scared. I learned how to have courage from you and everybody else in the club. I learned how to be strong and how to go for something I want. Thank you. Ryo bows slightly. I just wanted you to know that. I'm going to go along with a college training camp during spring break. I wanted to tell you before I left. Wish me luck that I don't start complaining during training. Well then, see ya. Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office? I want to start a tech club. Tech gloves? You mean technician's gloves? Well, I think you'd have to go to the hardware store for those. Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club about technology and electronics. You want to start a club? Why is Yamagishi so troublesome? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April? Huh? But I really want to get started on it now. I'll do my best to find members. So, do I have your permission to start a club? What? You mean to say you don't have any members yet? And it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now then. Oh, he's gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people. I could just make it like an unauthorized club, like the cooking club, but... Katone-chan, would you like to join my tech club? Oh yeah, sure. Yes, I'm so glad. I was hoping you would say that. I thought liking electronics made me strange. I always kept it to myself because I thought it was strange for a girl to be interested in that. But you know how I gave you those headphones? While I was making them, I had so much fun that I felt so happy. And when I thought about how they might make you happy, I couldn't help but feel excited. It was the same feeling I felt when I cooked with you, Katone-chan. When I was bothered about trying to cook things right, I kept messing up and wanted to give up. That was because I had forgotten why I was doing it. I wanted to study cooking because I wanted to make something that you and everyone else could enjoy. Everything just became fun once I remembered that. I like everyone, including you, Katone-chan. I want you all to always be happy. Once I realized that, I figured that I should make everyone happier with what I'm really good at. That's why I decided to form a tech club. I want to improve my skills and make various things everyone can use. I keep saying everyone, but who am I talking about? It makes me feel really warm inside, in that I do like them, but I can't remember their faces. Oh, I almost forgot. The cooking club will continue to meet too. I'll be real busy, but I want to keep trying. It's like, I really want to give it everything I have. I'd be happy if you showed up to the cooking club next year too. And if you want, the tech club will welcome you too. Alright, need to hurry and find some tech club members. First, I need to make some posters. Well, see you later. Took the letter from Mr. Ono. The sender's name is listed as Andre Laurent Jean Giraud. It's from Bebe. You open the envelope. Hello, Katone-sama. This is Bebe. Wow, even in hiragana he writes with his French accent. God. Bebe's halting words line the pages. You can picture Bebe's smiling face. The kanji is difficult for me, so I'm sorry this is all in the hiragana. I learned a lot in Japan, but Bebe is still not that good. I write this with a dictionary. Bebe showed Uncle the kimono. He had much praise for it. He says that Japan is a great country. Bebe is so happy to hear this. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him many times, he say okay. You can sense Bebe's joy through his words. But Bebe decided not to go back. I'm sorry, Katone-sama. I said I'd come back, but this is a lie. Bebe didn't know. My aunt wasn't the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors, many people helped. They all wanted me to go back. They said, we will help pay for it. But my uncle is sad, said my aunt died. Bebe cannot enjoy Japan while uncle is in grief. Bebe cannot take everyone's money for his own fun. Learning about Japan can be done in France, too. So that's why Bebe will stay in France. When Bebe is strong enough on his own, then I will come to Japan again. Bebe's handwriting has left an impression in the paper. He seems very determined. Bebe thought about how fun it is to make clothes for Katane-sama, and entered the School of Fashion. I made her clothes for the school contest. Bebe won first prize. Bebe smashed puny Japanese. I named these clothes that won first place. Katone, a very wonderful name. It is the name Bebe likes. Japan and France, Katone-sama and Bebe, they are far apart. I'll always be close. Even if you can't see me, that will not change. Every day was fun. A lot. Even if you do bad things, even if you become famous, even if you get married, my feelings, they do not change. Bebe will always love Katone-sama. Eishiteru. To my dear Katone-sama. Bebe. The words near the end are smeared. Kokukan High Library. The door is unlocked, but there's no one inside. Oh, there you are. You remember Sayori Hasegawa, right? I have a letter for you. Misao Nishi hands you a letter. Her work here as a member of the library committee must have been her only fond memory of this place. Well, have a safe trip home. Misao Nishi leaves. You decide to read the letter alone in the library. Katone-chan, how are you? This is probably the first time I've called you that. I'm doing well. Sayori's small handwriting fills the paper. You can imagine Sayori's smiling face as she wrote this letter. I've gotten used to the dorms. I've made friends that I talk to and laugh with every day. But there's no one like you who would get angry and stand up for me. I think you're the only person who would do that for me after all. But I believe that it would make you happy if I'd learned to enjoy my life in this new place. I'm doing my best to live my own life here. There's one thing that I never told you. I did love someone, but he's no longer with us. I made him suffer and forced him into a corner. My parents severely blamed me for the incident. They sent me out as an exchange student and I never knew when I'd be able to return to this country. My parents must have not wanted to see my face. Because I was sent far away, to a country where I had no one to rely on. I didn't go to school at all. The church took me in, and I prayed for his soul every day. I prayed for him, and that he would forgive me for being too weak to kill myself and end the pain. Oh my god, Sayori. Jesus. Katone-chan, I'm so sorry. I was so weak that I couldn't tell you this. I was scared that you would hate me. After we started being friends, I began to want something more than a casual friendship. I wanted you to come to understand me. But no one is ordering me around anymore. I'm acting as I wish. But being in control of your destiny is a scary thing. If I hurt someone's feelings, I feel like I'm denying myself something. It's much easier if I go with the flow. But not doing that is to stand... Dyslexia, please. But not doing that is to stand up for what you taught me. It means that I'm alive, and I'm meant to be alive. It's almost spring break, but I won't be going back home. I haven't contacted my parents either. But one day, I want to be able to say that I'm glad that I'm living. And then, I want to be able to thank my parents. And this is all because I had a friend like you. Thank you. With my deepest gratitude, Sayori Hasegawa. Letter ends there. Jesus. Like, Sayori's fucking story is one that, like, no one talks about. Mainly because, like, the game only gives you, like, bits and pieces of what happens. But, like, with that, it basically tells you everything. It's like, she's kind of a shut-in, and, like, she got sent away because she had, like, romantic feelings for her uncle, tried to press on it, freaked out her uncle to the point where he committed suicide. Yeah, kind of a... Ugh. That's one hell of a fucking story. Aren't you the girl who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Just hang on a sec. Bartender walked into the club. Here you go, I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? My handwriting isn't so good, I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing usual punk. Usual fucking dyslexia. Read the next fucking line. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. That witch. What? Hey, shut up. I'm on the phone. A lot's happened, but I apologize 1,000 times. Everything's back to normal now. Guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Katone. Take care, kid. Till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. You didn't leave any contact info or anything, but I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe you should become a nun. That crowd all knows each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're 21, of course. See ya. Oh, yeah. When I came in to prepare to open, one of the regulars was already here. Don't you know him too? Looks so depressed. You should ask him what's wrong. Me? Nah. No, let me in then. Vincent! Vincent's here. Man you've seen before is drinking alone again. Oh, it's you. We meet again. Looks like I've got no other choice but to get married now. My girlfriend's pregnancy test was positive. Congrats! Oh, yeah. That's what people would normally say, huh? Anyway, the man looks over at you. Hey, can I ask you something? I told you about the bizarre dream I've been having, right? Do you think I keep having those nightmares because I betrayed my girlfriend? Yeah, I think so. So you think so too? I brought this on myself, huh? A rumor about dying if you don't wake up before hitting bottom in a dream. I'm wondering if I'm gonna die in my dreams eventually. Oh, sorry, I keep saying crazy sounding stuff, don't I? Hey, remember me, okay? It's probably the last time I'll be able to drink freely like this. If I ever see you again, I'll tell you more of my story. Of course, it'll probably have nothing to do with your problems. Man, I really unloaded on you. Normally, it's the adult who should be listening to the high school's problems. I feel like dirt. Be careful on your way back home. There's a lot of weirdos out there. See ya. See ya, Vincent. One day I'll stream Catherine. One day. Oh, hello, Katone-chan. How have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come on, dear. There's no way she'd have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened is that we shrank. Right, Katone-chan? Ah, good point, good point. Got me there. By the way, Katone-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekko-kan. Speaking of which, the school's decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus, so our son can still watch over the school and the students. I know that tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile. Bah! Don't yell, dear. Your dentures will fall out. Anyhow, we'll support the Gekko-kan High students as best we can. You look very mature now, Katone-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime. You're Katone-san, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit and talk for a while? Yeah, sure, dude. Then, mind walking with me for a while? I'll buy you takoyaki. There's good takoyaki there. But I bet you know that already. When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? Yeah, she was, I guess. She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see, she's in charge of the rabbits at her new school, and she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy her friends. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, she did so well at her recorder test, she was asked to perform in front of everyone. And she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Your mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Sounds nice. Nowadays, I come home to an empty house. The rooms seem so big without them. Wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of her own problems. I feel terrible about it. Maiko really seemed to like you. She wrote about you in her letter too. I love Katone. Hope we can become family for real. I was thinking. Would you be willing to go out with me? I mean, don't misunderstand. I just thought Minako would like that. Of course, I'm talking about after you turn 18. The law's the law, right? Oh, that didn't come out right, huh? What am I saying? No, huh? Sorry, forget what I said. Goodbye. Wow, what a fucking creep. Oh, hello there. Oh, you must be... by any chance, is your name Katone-san? Yes. I see. So you're Katone-san. Oh, excuse me. I miss Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? Yeah, that's wonderful. Please, sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. Must be another of God's tricks. Today's my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him... The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy, too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile, hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day, I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so lonely, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much that I have to keep going and looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. Everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again, on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found the book. He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mum." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. Yeah, he did finish it. What? So was he able to give you the notebook? He explained how you received the notebook from Akinari and then you heard the entire story from him. I see. So glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. Mrs. Kamiki stood up quietly. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There's one piece of advice I'd like to give you, as an old lady to a young one. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come, and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Oh, yeah, I fucking know. Dead boyfriend? Well, boyfriend in hospital? Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or you. It happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. Miss Kamiki left without looking back. Oh my god, Koromaru, I didn't even notice you were here. I am so sorry, buddy. Koromaru is nuzzling you with his nose. You petted him softly. Koromaru seems content. He won't budge from the front of the shrine. Could he be remembering the priest who used to live here? Koromaru is staring quietly at the shrine. Spend some time with Koromaru. Oh, buddy. Coming up next, Special report on the Amazing Commodities Corp. Okay, so this is how we, like, talk to fucking Tanaka. Yeah, special report on the Amazing Commodities Corp of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities Program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditures has caused a media stir lately. We now join our field reporter live from the scene. I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air here can't be denied. Thank you. We'll be looking forward to the updates as soon as anything happens. Back to the studio. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that tax evasion is the cause. Oh, there's no question about that. I remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. He tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks. I bet he'd slit his mum's throat for a 5-yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. He's lower than the scum on any earthworm's belly. All that money and no charity has ever seen a dime. Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene. President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's going to... sing? Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you! Granter of your desires. Hi everyone, Amazing Commodities is here with your year-round rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers Our customers' ecstatic screams cause noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we fucking dyslexia, god damn it. I'm trying to make a show of this. Don't fuck this up for me. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. Now, we're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business. President Tanaka's car drove off. Oh, he's gone. The hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, it's as good as free advertising. I'll have to interrupt you there, as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. What's in my pocketbook and my own business? It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I'm not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products guilt-free. Amazing Commodities here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye." Apparently he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds. Has this Tanaka no shame? Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man's emotions. As self-appointed representative of Joe Q Public, I have something to say and I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be... Thanks very much as we wrap up our special report. With no new clues as to how the funds have been used, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market, where Amazing Commodity stocks are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelations just now. The report continues. Jesus, that was a fucking mouthful. Yeah, we've talked to Junpei. Oh, I don't even have the main menu. All I have is the fucking system menu, so I can't even check my social links. Who have I not spoken to? I'm pretty sure I've spoken to everyone. I think maybe at this point I just have to, like, keep going home until, like, the game's like, hey, you just get to the, you know, the end. March 5th. Graduation day. Your room.
It's me, Aegis.
Hey, Aegis.
May I please come in?
Yeah, sure.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
Me too, yeah.
I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten. But I remember that day we...
Yeah, glad you remember.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did at the last battle.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Graduation's today, isn't it?
Wink.
I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. Such nice weather outside. Do you remember? The promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others? We can enjoy the view of this peaceful city.
Meanwhile, Gekkoukan High School auditorium.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the senior class to know
Like
that
you're not
you've
going
truly
anywhere.
earned
Even
our
better, gonna be
respect.
staying in one piece for a long while.
We wish each of you good health,
Nothing bad will
happiness,
ever
and
happen.
prosperity.
Remember,
On this
nothing bad has
auspicious
happened to the
occasion,
Kennedys.
I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness.
Yep, that's totally what it was.
Sudden illness? Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
Students begin to buzz. Within that group, a handful of students stood up.
We...
Huh? Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Oh,
They're remembering.
That's right. I remember now. Our promise.
I remember. Yes. Upon my father's death, I was set adrift in life. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head on, in memory of my
You
father's
like jazz?
will. I am resolved, free from doubt or hesitation. It is because I have such wonderful, such priceless friends.
Mitsuru!
We swore to each other never to lose hope, no matter what tomorrow brings.
After shouting that, Mitsuru leapt from the stage to rejoin everyone.
Senpai, we remember about her and Aigis.
Yes, of course. Let's go, everyone.
Where do you think you're going? We're in the middle of a ceremony.
Meanwhile, on the roof of the high school, the warm sunlight and gentle wind feels good on your resting body. Aigis is sitting close to where you're lying.
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring, but this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away, accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength. I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay.
My favorite thing about this scene here is, like, you can clearly hear that Aigis is no longer talking in a robotic voice, in, like, a robotic tone anymore. Like, she's finally become human. She understands what it means to be human. But it's, like, such a...
will be worth living if it's for this reason.
It's such a subtle change. Just because of the voice actress's, like, just normal, performance sounds robotic. I gotta stop, like, ragging on her, but, like, in this very specific situation, like, the downside of, like, her performances actually works in the story's favor, and it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Thank you.
Ah, don't cry.
You're right. What am I doing?
Yeah, this is way less impactful visual novel format, without neither anime cutscenes nor camera showing Femsi in Aigis' lap. Yeah.
I understand now. So I should be happy.
It just doesn't work as well.
Hey!
You hear voices calling out to you.
Everyone. I realize now that I have friends as well. You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life.
But you did.
Sometimes, all you need is something simple. Like someone to take care of.
Also like the fact that Aigis can detect the life forms, so she's also, you know, aware of what's happening right now. Yeah.
I'll keep on living no matter what, so that I can protect you.
Aigis is smiling gently. The gentle spring sunlight warms your body. The cheering you hear from afar, the slightly chill wind. This is the world you and your friends protected. You feel a little sleepy.
Thank you for everything. You're tired, aren't you? You can close your eyes. I'll always remain here by your side.
You can hear footsteps and several familiar voices drawing near.
The others will be here soon.
The bright sunlight and Aigis' voice softly overlap. You're getting sleepier. Your eyelids feel heavy. Close my eyes.
Don't worry. I'll always protect you.
So you say that, but we just died. Oh boy, that was a long fucking 8 months now, wasn't it? Now, clearly, I fucked up right at the end. You're probably asking, Chick, how did you fuck up? Last time I played Persona 3 Portable, I can't remember exactly what I did, but I'm assuming it happened to be, like, near the end when, you know, talking to all the people that we maxed out the social links to. Shinji actually recovers. He actually recovers from the 2 gunshots and meets you just before you die. Yeah, I fucked up and didn't get to see that. Oops. I completely forgot where we needed to go to actually, like, trigger that. So, let's just say he didn't recover and he died. Oh, well. Yeah, YouTube is always there if you want to see it. That's always a thing. But, yeah, that's Persona 3 Portable. Yeah, I can't wait to play Persona 3 again in, like, fucking... Isn't the remake coming late this year, or is it early next year? I can't remember. Anyway, it's in, like, a couple of months.